Tina Bramson at Gethsemane Gardens. Today we're going to talk about forcing bulbs so that we who don't have someplace to plant them can have them in our home. We're going to work with tulips. We have crocus. These all are wonderful to force. Daffodils and hyacinths. The hyacinths we'll do a little later. But the important thing about tulips is finding the right height. 10 to 14 inches works very well. We don't want a plant that's going to stand way too high for indoors. This is a tulip bulb. It is shaped point up, and this will be the root side. I want you to notice, I put a little arrow there. There's a flat side and a round side. The round side is the flower side. The flat side is the leaf side. So it tells us how it wants to be planted for the best show. When planting the bulb, what we're going to do is find a pot that has drainage, and we're going to fill the bottom holes with crock. You can use window screen, crockery, anything to keep the soil from running out, but the water can leave. So I am going to fill this pot just a third of the way up. And I'm going to start loading my tulips. Remember, that's the side, the flat side is going to go outside edge. Okay? All right. I'm going to add some more soil to cover the tulip, to cover the head. And remember, I'm planting point end up. I'm going to add these again, being careful to put that edge in. And I'm going to play with this. I'm going to add some crocus. So this is a little more, a little different in a bulb. You see this has a little point there, and there's the root. So I'm going to put it in, root down. And after a while you can feel the point. It's easy to work with. There you have it. And now I'm going to fill with soil again. This requires no fertilizer whatsoever. The bulbs have fertilizer in the bulb itself. And I'm going to want to cool this. So I'm going to take a bag and I'm going to wrap this. I have taken the pot of bulbs. I have put them into, wrapped them, put them into a bag that's marked and dated. And we want it dated because it's going to take 10 weeks before we're going to take these out and start their changeover, which will be a week in a dark closet that's cool, and then we're going to put them on a windowsill. Not everyone will have a refrigerator that's big enough to store a pot like this. So there's another way to cold frame or to chill your bulbs. I'm going to take these crocus and I am going to seal them up and wrap them. I have wrapped the crocus. I've marked it again. I'm one of those people that labels a lot. You can wrap it in a brown paper bag, several layers, or you can put it in newspaper. It's perfectly fine. It's still in the bag and the label is still in it. I'm going to take another bag. We're going to take these two and put them in a cooler, a styrofoam cooler, and fill the cooler with newspapers to keep them well insulated. And I'm going to put them out in my garage in the cold between 35 and 48 degrees, and they will get that chill that they need. I do not allow them to freeze, so check out in your garage or cold storage to make sure that they're not freezing. If you don't have a garage, as many of us don't, what you can do is you probably have a back area of your building. Now remember, we have it in this styrofoam container. I want you to wrap the styrofoam with bubble wrap. which will give it another layer of insulation and extra waterproof. We don't want it to get snow on it, and so the more layers you can put around it, the better. So if you have a big box or a container or a garbage can, you can put them in and just leave that out. I think that would work also. That's how you force bulbs. And tune in again, because we're going to take them out of cold frame later on and see how to plant the saffron, crocus, and what this will look like. So come visit us at the gardens.